Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday. My name is Maureen Dinkins, and I will be teaching the Ashtanga Yoga primary series today. The primary series of Ashtanga Yoga is a set sequence of postures. And in these postures, we do them a couple times a week so we can get better at them. And then you start to notice the body opening up. The entire practice of this sequence takes about an hour and a half, and this class is going to be an hour and 15 minutes. So we're going to do probably the first 2/3 of the practice, and then the closing postures at the end. And then as this class progresses and you all become a little bit more flexible and more familiar with the poses and how the sequence goes, then we can add on some more difficult poses towards the end of the practice. In this practice, we always start with 5 Surya Namaskara A's and 3 Surya Namaskara B's, which are sun salutations. You move and hold the postures for about 5 breaths each. So when you are in a posture, you want to do full inhalations and full exhalations through the nose, again, creating that deep breathing with sound. If you hear that deep breathing with sound, it's probably not me. It's probably my dog over here, Curry, who will probably sleep through the entire time, and he does snore. So I hope that you find that entertaining, because I do. In the Ashtanga Primary Series, it is my area of expertise. I've been teaching primary series since 2004, and I've been practicing it since about 2002 with a few breaks here and there. And I take what I've learned in the Ashtanga practice with me to my other classes. So you may find that some of the postures are similar to what you've done in my classes before, some of my vinyasa classes. Modifications are always welcome. If you need to use blocks in some of the poses, I put my blocks over there. If you need to use blocks, go ahead. If you need to use straps, but we want to eventually, with regular practice of the sequence, work towards letting go of the props and just using your mat. I mean, you don't even need a mat. As long as you have a space to practice, that's all you need. You don't even need shoes. So with this Ashtanga primary series, there are 6 sequences. Each sequence gets a little bit more difficult as you move on. It takes several years to master the primary series. And once you master the primary series, the first series of Ashtanga Yoga, then you work on learning the second series. And there are a total of 6, but they just become so challenging that most people make it through the second, maybe a little bit of the third. And some people just stay in primary series, which is what I enjoy the most, because it is a rigorous and challenging practice. We want to also be aware of our bandhas. Maybe you haven't heard this term before. Maybe you have. What are the bandhas? The bandhas are basically your lower core area. So when you feel that a posture is becoming challenging, you want to pull the navel up and in, engaging your lower abdominals, and squeeze slightly from the anus slightly forward from there. So it's kind of a lifting of the pelvic floor. You're not holding it the whole time. You're just squeezing as you inhale, and then exhale, deepen into the posture. And then again, gentle lift, and you'll just feel your sacrum firm up a little bit. You may feel your pelvis tilt, and you may feel those internal organs being massaged a little bit by the drawing in of the navel. So you want to just kind of keep this lower area nice and firm, but also moving with the breath. So with that, it is 12 o'clock and we will start. Come to a comfortable seated position, and we're just going to focus on the breath for a couple of minutes. And then we're going to go right into the opening mantra. The opening and closing mantras are done in Sanskrit. For this first class, I'm going to say them straight through. And then the next class next week, we'll do call and response, where I say a line in Sanskrit, then you repeat, and then I say the next line and you repeat until you learn the prayer. The opening mantra is giving thanks to all the yoga teachers who have kept yoga alive for however many thousand years it's been around. And the closing mantra is a peace mantra and gratitude. So I will translate that one directly for you after the end of class if I remember. So begin to inhale and exhale through your nose. As you inhale through your nose, allow your lungs to expand. Exhale through the nose like you're fogging a mirror. Try engaging your bandhas, a gentle squeeze and lift. Inhale. Exhale. Now draw the navel in, maybe releasing the pelvic floor. Inhale slowly, squeeze, lift, expand the rib cage. Exhale slowly, pull the navel in, release the pelvic floor. And this is how the bandhas and breath work together. There's one more piece of the puzzle that you want to be aware of, and that is the drishti. In each posture, I will tell you a place to gaze at. In some postures, there are a couple of different drishtis depending upon what your ability is. So the gazing points may be to the nose, up, right hand, left hand, thumbs, toes, navel, because we all have one, and those will be the drishti. So when you're ready, come to a standing position at the top of your mat. Bring the feet together, bring your hands to heart center, and for this first Ashtanga yoga class at Yoga Mix, you will be just listening to the opening mantra as I say it in Sanskrit. Om Vande Gurunam Charanarvinde Sandarashita Swatma Sukhavabode Nishreyase Jangalikayamane Samsara Halahala Mohashantie Abahu Purushakaram Shanka Chakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirasam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Om. The first position is Samastitihi. So bring your feet together. So they're touching, arms down by your side, stand up nice and tall. Inhaling, bring your hands up over your head, press your palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, fold forward, hands to the floor, bow your head, kiss your knees. Inhaling, look forward, step back to high push-up. Exhale, elbows in, lower to chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog, gaze is up. Exhale, downward facing dog, gazes to the navel. If you can't see the navel, look to your thighs. Hold here for 5 breaths. Spread the fingertips wide, chin to chest, press down through your heels. Breathing for 2. 3. 4. And 5. As you finish that 5th exhale, look forward, bend your knees, jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhaling, half lift. Exhaling, head to knees. Inhaling, stand up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, back to Samastitihi. 4 more. Inhaling, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, fold forward, kiss your knees. Inhaling, look forward, step or jump back to plank. Exhaling, lower to chaturanga. Inhaling to upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Breathing for 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Finishing that exhale to jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, head to knees. Inhale, hands up. Palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, hands up. Palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, head to knees. Inhale, look forward, jump back. Exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing for 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look forward, jump, inhale. Head to knees, exhale. Come to standing, hands up. Inhale. Samastitihi, exhale. Inhale, hands up, palms together. Exhale, hands to the floor, head to knees. Inhale, look forward, jump back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Finishing that 5th exhale, look forward, jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, head to knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, Samastitihi. Last Surya Namaskara A. You got this. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Jump back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look forward, jump, inhale, half lift. Exhale, head to knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, Samasthiti, Surya Namaskara B. Bend the knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to the floor, straight legs, head to knees. Inhale, look forward, jump back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, pivot your left. Inhale, hands up, palms together. Next one's a long exhale, hands down, leg back and lower. That was one exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward, pivot the left. Inhale, hands up. Fold, exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. If you're getting tired, go ahead and take pose of the child here. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Look forward, jump, inhale, half lift. Exhale, head to knees. Bend your knees, sink low. Inhale, hands up, palms together. Exhale, Samasthiti. Luckily, we only have to do 3 of those, so 2 more. Bend the knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, straight legs, head to knees. Inhale, look forward, jump back. Exhale, lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, pivot to your left. Inhale, hands up. Fold forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, pivot the right. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. 1. 2. Pull that navel in when you exhale. 3. 4. 5. Look forward, jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, head to knees. Bend the knees. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, Samasthiti. 1 more. Bend the knees. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Jump back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, pivot the left. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to the floor, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, pivot the right. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. One. Two. Three. Four. And five. Jump, inhale, half lift. Exhale, head to knees. Bend your knees. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Congratulations, you just made it through the 8 sun salutations. You should be almost sweaty by now. From Samastitihi, we're going to take Padangustasana and Padahastasana. All postures will be done at the front of your mat like I'm facing, but I'm going to turn towards you for a lot of them so I can demonstrate. So from Samastitihi, jump or step your feet hip width apart. We're going to go down to half fold. So we're inhaling to go down, but we're only staying halfway, head up. Exhale. Now go all the way. Bow your head, pull on your toes, take 5 breaths here. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, Padahastasana. So you're going to take your hands underneath your feet. You can just take the fingers, if you know how, go deeper, bringing the toes to the wrists. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3. 5. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, feet back together in Samastitihi. Trikonasana, triangle posture. So you're going to step back and out with your right foot on the inhale. Pivot your feet to the back of your mat. On the exhale, reach with your right arm and go down to grab your right big toe. Here you can use a block if you're still working on deepening this posture. Left hand goes up, look up, push your right hip forward, and bring your left hip back. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, stand up, turn your feet to the front of your mat. Exhale, reach with your left arm, grab your left big toe, right hand up. The drishti is to the right hand. 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, Pavrita Trikonasana, revolve triangle, turn to the back of your mat, right toes face back, left toes are pivoted, left arm comes up. On the exhale, bring the left hand down to the mat. Bring your right hand up to the ceiling, and if you can, jump your left hand to the pinky toe side of your right foot. Gaze up, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, stand up. Switch your feet to the front of your mat. Right arm comes up. Exhale, fold forward. Right hand down on the mat, either side of the foot. Inhale, left hand up. Look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Parsva Konasana is the next pose. Inhale, step out to the right, just like you did for triangle. Take it wide. And then turn your right toes to the back of your mat and bend your right knee. Exhale, as you get into that pose, take your right hand to the pinky toe side of your foot or the elbow to the thigh. Inhale, take your left arm over your head, look up to your hand. Press your right knee in towards your shoulder. Hold here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, press up to standing, switch your feet. Exhale, take your pose, left hand down, right arm over the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, stand up. Pavrita Parsva Konasana, turn your feet to the back of your mat. This is a deep twist, so as you bend into your right knee, take your left elbow across your body. You can bring your hands in prayer position, or if you can really get deep, hooking that shoulder above the knee, bring your left hand to the floor, right arm over your head. Your back foot stays flat on the floor. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up, pivot, turn, bend into your left knee, take your right elbow across your body, hook your armpit above your knee if you can, bringing the right hand down to the floor, left arm over the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up, arms extend, exhale, back to Samastitihi. Prasarita Padottanasana is the next pose. There is A, B, C, and D. So there are 4 of these, and your feet stay in the same place the whole time. Inhale, take it wide. Nice wide stance, hands to the waist. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your hands back, bowing your head down to the mat. Your fingertips are going to stay facing forward so that you can press down and forward into the mat to work the crown of your head down and your belly between your thighs. Breathing for 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhaling, come up halfway. Exhaling, hands to the waist. Inhaling, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, take a break, stay here. B, inhaling, arms out. Exhaling, hands to the waist. Inhaling, shoulders back. Exhaling, head down. Keeping the shoulder blades and elbows pulling back towards each other. Work the crown of your head to the mat. Lift your kneecaps, try to engage your quadriceps, soften your knees if you need to. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhaling, stand up. Exhaling, hold. Inhaling, arms out. Exhaling, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhaling, straighten your arms. Exhaling, fold forward. Lift those hands up off your back. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, lift your head, come back up to a standing position. Exhale, hands to the waist. Last one. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward, grab your big toes with those peace fingers. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow your head. Breathing for 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhaling, stand up. Exhale, back to Samastitihi. All right, we're about 2/3 of the way through the standing posture, so hang in there. You're doing a great job. The next pose is called Parsvattanasana, or a folded angle pose. So you want to bring your hands behind your back in reverse prayer. If you can't do that, elbows is fine, working towards the reverse prayer at one time, one day. No hurry. All right, send your right leg back. Your feet should be about shoulder, maybe a little bit wider than shoulder distance. And we're going to turn and face over the right leg. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, fold forward, work your belly to your thigh, chin to your shin. You can look at your big toe or look at your shin, working the head towards the foot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, press into the feet, lift the torso. Exhale, turn and face over your left leg. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Chin to shin, crown of the head towards the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling, come on all the way up. Turn to the side. Exhaling, step back to the top of your mat. Now here we go into first one of the 2 standing balancing postures you have in Ashtanga Yoga, Utthita Hasta Padangustasana, extended hand or thumb to foot posture. Bring the weight of your body into your left leg and place your left hand on your waist. If you're working on balancing, go ahead and just grab the knee with your right hand, and when we open to the side, take the knee. If you're a little more flexible, go ahead, grab your right big toe with the peace fingers of your right hand and send your heel forward, straightening the leg. If you know how to fold, hold there. Breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Open the leg to the left side. If you can, turn and look. No, open the leg to your right side. If you can, look to your left side. Breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, bring the leg back. Exhale, bow to the leg. Inhale, bring the head up. Point the toe. Hold here. Everybody does a straight leg here, no matter what you did for the first part. Breathe for 1, 2, 3. Point the toe. 4, and 5. Now we're going to bring the weight of your body into your right leg. So if I was wrong, right leg, left leg on the last side, if you did the left side, that's fine. Do whatever side you didn't do last time. Bring the weight of your body into your right leg now. Take your left hand around your left knee or grab your left big toes with your peace fingers. Extend that leg forward. Bow chin to shin if you know how. Breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Open the leg to the left side. Look to your right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and and 5. Inhale, bring the leg back. Exhale, bow to the leg. Inhale, stand up, point the toe, hands to the waist. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice job, everybody. All right, let's bring the weight of the body back into the left leg for Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. Now, a good option for this, if you are still working on deepening a half lotus posture, is tree pose. So you're welcome to take tree pose as we move into Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. Bring your right foot into a half lotus position, trying to bring the heel up towards the hip. Reach your right arm around your back and grab for your toes. If you can't grab your toes, work on grabbing the arm and then one day walking your hands down to meet the foot. Exhale, fold forward, bringing your left hand next to your left foot and bow to your knee for 5 breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, soften your left knee. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, back to Samastitihi. Bring the weight into your right leg. Inhale, take your left foot into half lotus. Reach around, grab the arm, or try for the foot. Exhale, fold forward. Hand next to the foot, head to knee. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Great job on those balancing postures. Let's move into a vinyasa, straight into Utkatasana from downward facing dog. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, kiss your knees. Inhale, half lift, step or jump back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step or jump both feet between your hands, feet together, bend your knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, sink lower, and 5. On that 5th exhale, bow your head to your knees. Inhale, look forward, step or jump back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your right foot forward, pivot your left. This is the last of the standing poses, I promise. Inhale, come up to warrior 1. Keep that right knee bent. Turn your torso over your right leg. As you reach up, bring the palms together for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, keep the hands up, straighten your right leg. Turn, pivot your feet to the back of your mat, and bend into your left knee. Same pose, left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here, we move into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2, arms extend. Breathing for 1, look at your left hand. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Pivot your feet to the front of your mat. Exhale, bend into your right knee. This is the last one. You can do it. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, pinwheel your hands to the floor. Inhale, send that right leg back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And inhale, come through to a seated position. You did it. You made it through the standing postures. It took a little longer than normal. I went slow for you guys. So once you get a little bit more used to it, you can move through it a little bit quicker with a better rhythmic breathing pattern. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. The first seated posture is called Dandasana. You want to roll your shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. Bring your chin down to your chest and flex your feet. Gaze down your nose for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As you take that 5th exhale, grab your big toes with your peace fingers from between the toes. Inhale, head up. Exhale, bend at the elbows if you can, and bow your head to your knees for 5 breaths. This is Paschimottanasana. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to stay in Paschimottanasana, but you're going to take your deepest version. So if that's outer edges of the feet, or if you can clasp your hands and bring them around the bottoms of your feet, go ahead. Inhale, head up. Exhale, 5 more breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Now we're going to take a seated vinyasa, and after every pose from now on, we take a vinyasa. So do the best you can. You don't have to do them all today, but you want to work up to doing them all because they make you stronger and they help you keep that steady breath. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to seated. Straight legs. Exhale, hands back, fingertips face inward. Inhale, hips up, toes to the floor, Purvottanasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, lower down, vinyasa, cross the legs. Inhale, lift up, jump or step back. Exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to seated, straight legs. Take your right foot into a half lotus position. Just like the balancing posture, take your right arm around, grab for your right toes. Flex your left foot. Exhale, fold forward, grab the left foot, chin to shin. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Cross the legs. Inhale, lift up. Jump or step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to seated. This pose is called Ardha Baddha Padma, Paschimottanasana. Take your left foot into a half lotus position. Reach your left arm around your back. Grab for your toes. Exhale, fold. Grab your right foot. Bring your head to your knee. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift up. Jump or step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This pose we go right into from the down dog. You can come through to seated and watch if you want. This is called Triamukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Your right knee bends back, your left leg is straight. If you have limited mobility in your right knee, you want to take a block or a pillow and sit up on it on your straight leg side. You want to try to ground down into both hips. Knees are together. Exhale, fold and grab your left foot and bow your head to your knee. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Now from here, we go straight into the vinyasa. Inhale, lift up, jump or step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump through. Left knee bends back. Right leg is straight. This is Triamukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Exhale, go ahead and grab your right foot with both hands and bring your head to your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale there. Inhale, jump or step back. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position. This is called Janu Shirsasana, head to knee posture. There are 3 versions of this pose. The first one is where you bring the bottom of your right foot into your left thigh. Your legs are at 90 degrees. Inhale, grab the left foot. Exhale, head to knee. Breathing for 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release, cross, lift up. Jump or step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position. Straight legs. Exhale, bring your left foot into your right thigh. Inhale, reach for your right foot. Exhale, bring your head to your knee. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Cross the legs. Inhale, lift. Step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position. Now maybe you can see how all these vinyasas are just making you stronger. All right, bring your right foot into your left thigh. Janu Shirsasana B. So if you have a difficult time doing bent knee postures, doing A again is just fine. For B, you want to come up and you're sitting on the heel. The heel is right between your sits bones. And then your hips are up off the mat so that when you fold forward, you're getting a deeper stretch in your hamstring. Breathing for 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Cross the legs, lift up, jump or step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position. Straight legs. Exhale, bring your left foot into your right thigh. Lift up. Inhaling. Exhaling, fold forward. Breathing for 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Good. Cross. Inhale, lift up, jump or step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position for Janu Shirsasana C. Left leg is straight. Now you can do A or B again, or work on C with me. So what you want to try to do is take the toes down to the mat and lift the heel up. So eventually that your right foot will be perpendicular to the floor, so your toes are bending at their maximum. Your heel is pressing into your left thigh and your knee is coming down. So I hope you can see that from where you are. And then once you get into that position, exhale, grab your left foot. Head to knee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release, straighten that leg. Take a vinyasa across, lift up, jump or step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to seated. Extend the legs. Go ahead and take that left foot. Try to get the foot perpendicular to the floor, pressing the toes. So the toes are flexed to their max. Heel is up. The arch of the left foot is cupping the right thigh, and your knee is moving down. Grab your right foot, inhale. Bow your head to your knee, exhale. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Let's take a vinyasa. We're going to do 2 more seated postures, and then we'll move to poses on the back that are closing. And we're about halfway through the primary series. We moved really slow today. I hope that you guys followed along. Let's keep going, and then I'll talk a little bit more later. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, come through to seated Marichyasana A. Left leg is straight, right knee is bent, heel is as close to your hip as possible. Make sure you have a nice big space between your right foot and your left thigh. Now bring your torso to the inside of that right thigh, drop your shoulder, reach forward, tuck your thumb under as you wrap your right arm around your leg, wrap your left arm around your back to bind your hands. A towel or strap can be helpful here. Flex your left foot and exhale, head to the knee. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling, head up. Exhaling, release. Take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift up. Step or jump back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position. Left side, legs are straight. Bend that left knee. Nice space between the foot and thigh. Take your left shoulder to the inside of your knee. Reach forward. Wrap your left arm around your knee. Wrap your right arm around your back. Clasp your hands. Exhale, bring your head down to your knee. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Take a vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position. Now we're going to take Marichyasana B. So this is a deeper version, probably one of the deepest binding postures You can go into, so we're going to take the left foot and bring that left foot into a half lotus position first. Then bend the right knee up. And if this is as far as you can go, then just stay here working on tightening up this posture over time. If this is not too uncomfortable for you, take your right arm up, reach forward, wrap your right arm around your leg, wrap your left arm around your back, and try to bind your hands, and go ahead and bow your head to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Let's take a vinyasa. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position. Now we're going to bring the right foot into a half lotus position first. Bend your left knee up. If you've got a nice tight half lotus posture here, take your left shoulder inside, reach, wrap, and bind your hands. Exhale, bring your head down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift up. Jump or step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, come through to a seated position. So there are several more postures that come after this. Then we move to closing postures. And the closing postures are always going to stay the same. And the postures right before the closing postures may change. So straight legs, roll on down to your back. Urdhva Dhanurasana, which is back bending. So if you're not really good at back bends, that's okay. I'm going to do a bridge posture with you for the first one. If you know full back bend, then go ahead and take it. We're going to do 3. Bend your knees. Bring your feet to the outer edges or the outsides of the mat so that the edges of your feet are parallel to the sides of your mat. Tuck your shoulder blades under. Press into your feet. Lift your hips. Hold here. 5 breaths. 1. Press down through the arches of your feet. Lift the hips higher. 2. 3. 4. 5. Lower down slowly. You can do that again for the next 2 or join me in a back bend. Bend your elbows. Place your hands by your shoulders. Elbows are pointing up. Inhale, press down, lift up. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower down slowly. Take 1 breath break. And again, hands by the shoulders. Press down. Inhale, lift up. 5 more breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5. Exhaling to lower down, all the way to your back. If you know Trikonasana, you can take it. Otherwise, we're going to sit up, cross the legs, take a vinyasa. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower down. Forward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position. Because we do 3 back bends, that's 15 breaths in a back bend. We're going to do 10 breaths in a forward fold. Paschimottanasana. Grab your feet. Inhale up. Exhale 10 breaths. I'll let you take these 10 breaths on your own. So you can just bow your head to your knees and enjoy the stretch. After your 10th breath, inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Cross the legs, lift up. Jump or step back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position. We're going to work on shoulder stand. There are 6 corresponding postures to Salamba Sarvangasana. So you're going to have to watch me. We hold Salamba Sarvangasana, which is shoulder stand, for 10 breaths. Then we do Halasana, plow pose, for 8. Karna Pidasana, ear pressure posture, for 8. Urdhva Padmasana, upward lotus, for 8. Pindasana, in the womb pose, embryo pose, for 8 more. Keeping the legs in lotus or crossed, rolling down to Matsyasana, fish pose, for 8 more, and then extended foot pose, Uttana Padasana, 8 more breaths. So this is a really long sequence. It should take about 2 or 3 minutes. So let's do it together. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll up to the shoulder blades. Bring your hands to your back. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. As you take that 10th exhale, Halasana. Toes to the floor, interlace your fingers, straight arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Karna Pidasana. Squeeze the ears, feet together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Inhale back up. Exhale, right leg into lotus, then left leg up and over, balancing on the shoulders, press into the knees. Urdhva Padmasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hinge from the hips. Bind your hands. Pindasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Exhale, keep the legs in lotus or cross-legged. As the legs come down, slide on up to the crown of your head for Matsyasana. If you can, grab your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend the legs. Lift them up to 45 degrees, palms together. Reach for the toes. 8 more breaths. You're almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Release down. Come on up to a seated position. Wow, that pose took almost 6 minutes. We're going to move to closing. So step back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to seated and come into a lotus position. There's a headstand between shoulder stand and lotus, but I wasn't going to work on it today. We'll get to that over time. Baby steps. Bring the right foot in and the left foot in. Bring your left arm around your back. Bring your right arm around your back. Grab for your toes and bring your head to the mat. We'll hold here for 3 breaths. Usually it's 10. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, come up. Yogi Mudrasana, 3 breaths here. And you're going to thank me that I shortened it to 3 breaths after this. 1, 2, and 3. And the last pose, which we normally lift for 10, I'm only going to ask that you do it for 3 today because I'm sure you're tired. That was pretty rigorous. Inhale, lift up. 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, lower down. I'm going to say the closing mantra for you in Sanskrit and English, and then you can rest. Om Swasti Prajabhyaha Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Gobramanibhyaha Shubhamastu nityam. Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you hanging in there for this hour and 15-minute class. May you go with peace. Namaste. I'm Maureen Dinkins, and this is Yoga Mix Orlando.